So it's been about a week, a little under a week since this trailer came out. We did a few live streams. We had some fun. We're gonna take a quick another look at it real quick, and then at the end of the video, we're gonna take a look at well, how it's doing, right, in the public eye, how it's doing compared to some other things that may also be coming out on Amazon Prime, just to try and get a judge of how popular we think the Wheel of Time is. Because if you were to believe you know the Wheel of Time mob on X, um, it's the most popular thing since Air. So, uh, we'll take it. We'll judge for ourselves at the end here, but we're gonna try and go through this trailer. Um, I'm not gonna say with a fine tooth comb. We're gonna look through it one more time, just for anybody that hasn't had a chance to see the streams and doesn't want to sit for a long time to see most of it. So we're gonna take a look. We're gonna break it down, and not it's gonna be a quick breakdown because, well, I don't know if I can watch it again because the trailer's terrible. Uh, but let's try. Let's go through it a little bit, and we'll see what we're in store for season three, right? So we start here in the desert, of course. We're in this is the Aiel Waste, um, where our heroes, minus Rand, who's not our hero. I don't know what he is anymore. Um, we're just this is just a wide shot. These are the best we get from the show, the wide shots of terrain. This is where Wheel of Time is at its best. They can shoot sand and trees and mountains like nobody else. So good job. We then go to the famous Wonder Girls on horseback. Of course, we saw these photos released. This is the Wonder Girls riding to save the day, probably in a dream, or in Egwene's accepted test, or could be something from Roydion. Could be Egwene going through the rings of Roydion. Why not? Why not? Right. So we have the Wonder Girls riding to the rescue. Who knows what that's going to be? We then get a shot at Pirate Rand. I know people were getting mad at me for calling him Pirate Rand, so I guess we can call him Dirty Rand. Needs a bath Rand. I don't know. But this is going to be probably Roydion. Him going to the past, seeing his past lives. Why we're doing that? I don't know. Why are we doing anything? I don't know, because we have to fit time in and get season three done. So we have Dirty Boy, not Pirate Rand, playing in the water. Uh, he's in. It looks like this may be his that heron marked cloak or coat from last season, all beat up. Uh, you know, Looks like he made a bad choice and decided to keep shacking up with the most evil woman in the world, and things didn't go so well. We'll see. We'll see, right? My goodness. We then get Moraine trying to sniff all of the power out of the fake Choden Call. Uh, I'm not sure why she's trying to stick it up her nose or what it smells like. I heard it smells like strawberries. It's quite possible. Uh, why does she have it? What is she doing with it? Is she going to make it rain? Probably all of the above. Is it going to be stupid? Absolutely. We then move on to the beginning of the scene that everybody in the production seems to be excited and creaming themselves over. So this is going to be the scene of all the old ladies destroying each other. Of course, Nynaeve is just going to stand there blankly, doing nothing. We were joking about maybe she can't see the leaves and everybody's just like breakdance fighting, and she can't tell what's going on. That would be freaking hilarious. And I really hope that's the case. Um, but why? So we're apparently, I guess, to still people they have to float. I guess I don't. Of course, Alana is involved. Why? Because Joe wants her to be. And then we get this awkward twirly scene. Let's play it. I don't have the sound on. We're gonna do the twirly scenes. We seem to have a lot of twirly scenes where the camera just starts twirling around. We're gonna do upside down twirlies. You know, between twirly cameras and flippy kicks, man, we're all gonna be quite dizzy by the end of this season of Wheel of Time. So, why is Liandrin floating in the air in a ball of fire? Don't think about it too hard, because yeah, why are the Dark Friends in the middle of a tiny room in the White Tower, putting themselves at a huge disadvantage, fighting bigger numbers? Because numbers don't matter in this show. I totally forgot. What am I thinking? Uh, So yeah, also it's worth noting this trailer jumps all over the place. Oh, here we go. Here's Nynaeve looking off into nothing, not knowing what the fuck is going on, as Nynaeve would. These two are the same. They're like, oh my god, stuff is happening, and then we have to have the power stance shield block, because. Yeah, I mean, lucky she blocked it because Nynaeve would be toast. But whatever. Maybe they'd be doing us a favor. Then there's explosions, and that's going to be the escape, probably. Then we get a look at the White Tower. I say that sparingly. Okay. Scenes from the other trailer. Of course, then we get a close up of Kate Fleetwood, the main character, or one of the main characters. Of course, she's going to have extreme amounts of screen time, even though she shouldn't even be really in the show anymore. But, she's probably going to have more lines than Rand's character. She's probably going to have more screen time than Matt. She's probably going to have more to say than Matt. She's probably going to have more to say than Rand. She's probably going to have more to say than almost everybody but Moiraine. Moiraine will probably still just eke her out. But of course, we get the menacing "I'm an evil person" Liandrin shot because for some reason Liandrin gets all the screen time. Lan and Moiraine are apparently they've seen God, and it's time for them to off themselves. No, that's not funny. It's time. It's time. Moving on. I shouldn't. Egwene is, of course, skipped the whole story, and she's girl boss in charge of the tower, telling everybody what to do, even though she really has barely been in the tower at all. But she's, of course, going to be unbreakable. Unbreakable Egwene is going to tell everybody how it is, and she's going to be a take charge kind of girl, and she's going to be the best Aes Sedai ever, even though she's not an Aes Sedai, and she's barely been in the White Tower, and sure, why not? This tower is destroying itself from the inside. You have not barely been in the tower, chica. What the fuck are you talking about? Then we of course have again. Is Iron gonna kill Alana? That would be awesome. I don't know why he's holding the sword like a baseball bat there. Okay. I don't know what this show's obsession with blowing up styrofoam is, and why every Aes Sedai does not care about property damage and blowing up property. I don't remember in the books all this stuff being just blown up willy-nilly. There's things called fire and air and stuff like that. But no, we resort back to blowing up stone floor for nothing. There's not even anything there. So, great job, Alana. 10 for 10 for effort. 10 out of 10. Good job. Of course, the White Tower does not bend. If the White Tower does not bend knee to Rand al'Thor, well, we all know that's not going to happen because Rand, at some point in this trailer, ends up on his knees, which is his natural position for this show. No one shall kneel to Rand. Rand shall kneel to all. Because, well, yeah. So, then we got a close-up shot of Rand and some spears because I can't tell who that is. I think that's probably intentional. It's probably Moiraine. Who knows? Is this so? We're gonna move forward. Oh, this is the Battle of the Two Rivers. As you notice, there's a lot of humans fighting with the Trollocs. Why? Because we want to make this Lord of the Rings and say that the Dark Friends fought alongside the Trollocs. There's actually more humans than Trollocs fighting at the Two Rivers fight. So I guess we just ran out of CGI budget, right? Because we're so busy having parties and drinking and traveling, right? Jesus. All right, moving on. We then get to, let's see here. This is, once again, we have the three boys. Matt, that's one of Matt's 2-second shots of this trailer. Perrin is having an identity crisis, and Rand is also there somewhere too. I don't know if I might have skipped Rand, but it doesn't matter. Oh, there he is with the artiste who is drawing Matt's picture of him with the Horn of Valyr in Tar Valon, because Rand al'Thor, the Dragon Reborn, is in Tar Valon. I keep having to say this over and over again, but why is Rand in Tar Valon in the Aes Sedai don't care? This show is ridiculous. Holy crap. Yeah, there's Perrin again. Here is Matt's second. Oh no, that wasn't it. This is after Nynaeve does land. We get some quick shots here, some jump cuts to get photos of people in. This is where we get. This is right after. That was right after Nynaeve pegs Lan. He's looking a little worse for the wear right here. Where is it? Here it is. He's looking a little bit spent there, but Nynaeve's there to not heal him. Please God, don't heal him. He'll end up having a third foot or something. Please don't heal him. This is of course the second and last shot we get of Matt in this trailer, because who's Matt? Piece of shit in this show. Yeah. Okay. Then we get Girl Boss. There's Girl Boss. Then we have Aragorn's coming to help to warn King Theoden that the beacons of Minas Tirith are lit. And then we have some creepy scene with what's his face from Dumb and Dumber. Whoever made the joke on the stream, 2 points, but looks like Jim Carrey from Dumb and Dumber. Holy crap, what are we doing? As long as she turns into a spider and fights Perrin, I'm okay. Okay? We then have, I'm assuming this is going to be, this is Alana in her mourning for her lost warder battle gear, because she's serious now. She only has threesomes on Tuesday and Thursday now instead of every day of the week. Why is Alana in this show so much? I don't know. Why is Liandrin in this show so much? I don't know. We all know why, because they don't like the story. They just want to have Aes Sedai flinging strings at each other. Perrin's upset. Release's mouth's closed. Rand is talking with a guy. There's a person with a present on their head in the background. Great. Poor Loial. Loial is looking more and more like he needs to get a refresher spell for that zombie reanimation spell they cast on him. Loial really needs some help. The reanimate dead spell is running out of juice, so you're gonna have to find a local apothecary to re-up that spell, buddy, because your skin's gonna fall off soon, and we don't want to see that. So, zombie Loial is struggling, but he's still in the game. So keep on trucking, buddy. We of course then we for some reason are continuing this farce of Rand and Lanfear relationship. Lanfear has turned out she has put some grass on the moon just because Rand likes grass. Of course, she's charging him an extra $100 rent for that, so she's here to collect, which she of course does, because that's what this show is about. It's not really about anything other than watching. It's you know, it's basically young adult porn at this point. Just you know, bunch of awkward sex scenes, and it's all about who wants to screw each other. You know, not about the hero's journey at all, but you know, um, Rand is just a tool for Lanfear to make Egwene mad. So there you go. Of course, Egwene has now joined the X-Men as Storm. So she'll start flying here soon and casting lightning bolts, controlling the air, and it will rain on command. So Egwene Alvear, aka Storm, has joined the X-Men. So that's great to see. Um, I don't know why there's an Aiel with a pitchfork from Spirit of Halloween, but here she is. On Mars, might I add. If we get, unfortunately, we have to think about Egwene and that terrible scene with them and the fake Adom, which was horrible. And then Thanos snapped, and 50% of the Wheel of Time cast and crew disappeared. Thankfully, Egwene's one of them, so we don't have to deal with that anymore. So Thanos has done us a big favor. I hope that maybe he snaps again, and another 50% of the 50% will disappear, and then maybe we'll be left with guard number 3. I don't know. Just snap. Just get rid. Thanos. Just snap them all away for us, please. Um, Oh God, Rand, I still want to see what's up with the sword. I really still hope it's Tam's sword. It doesn't look like it is. We, oh man, the freaking terrible. Now, okay, guys, if you're around for the stream, I lost my crap with this, and I almost want to lose my crap again because this is again just more proof that the people on this show, they just don't care. They don't care what it should look like. They don't care what they have a very specific description of not only how this is supposed to look, but the positioning on it. The head is in the complete wrong place. It's not gold, and it's not shouldn't be gold ingrained into his skin. They're tattoos. Why is there a gem on the eyeball in his arm? I hate this. It's not that hard to get it right. Just just take the description from the book and have a tattoo artist fucking draw one on his hand. Anybody that thinks the dragon tattoo looked like that must be freaking just loaded on something. Man, horrible, horrible. Of course, you know the maidens of the sphere. They had to go back to Spirit of Halloween. It turns out Aviendha is the one Aiel that doesn't have red hair and doesn't look like the others. So maybe she's actually the Dragon Reborn. Who knows? Because she's at a place in the Aiel Waste. So you know, whatever. Um, but you know, they apparently went to Tar Valon too, because I said I don't care about Aiel. Aiel are just walking around in major cities and nobody cares. Nobody's saying, yeah, okay, whatever. Sure. Yeah, you might be the Karakarn. I really fucking can't stand her accent. Of course, we have to have another bath scene. Um, hopefully, lands there to put his toe in her again, like in the bathtub scene. It's a sweat tent. I know, don't care. This is another one of Rand's past lives. This is, of course, Rand and Lanfear getting it on again because, like I said, this is Twilight. Um, only worse because, and you say worse, and I say yeah, and I say I don't know, but yeah, and you know, and then of course this is Egwene going, "Do you love her?" And Rand's like, "I just owe her rent." By the way, you're not supposed to care. We're supposed to break up amicably, and yeah. Oh, hey, look, Rand's crying. Wow, I'm so surprised that he's crying. now all we need to do is get him on his knees, and we're good, right? We then find a bunch of white trees in the desert. I know it's supposed to be the glass columns. I hate it. Apparently, we don't know what a city is supposed to look like since Roydion's supposed to be a city. But there's a bunch of white, trees in the ground. Sure, looks like shit. It just does. I can't wait for them to get everything wrong in Roydion and spend most of the time with Moraine and barely any with Rand. It's going to be great. We then are going to get a full-on breakdown of what Moraine saw in the rings because one, she shares all of that and so there's no tension. We know exactly what she saw. So is the show going to actually This is the Lan and Moraine were lovers thing. So this is the future where they were together, right? Because that's who we make this show for, is the people who love to ship all these people together. Not the story should be important or anything like that, right? Of course not. Then we're of course doing the twirly camera again because twirly camera. Because everybody loves oh, hey, there you go. There's the one I was looking for. Of course, Rand on his knees where he belongs. Rand on his knees. Of course, Moraine, the most important person in the show, besides for Egwene and maybe Nynaeve and maybe Liandrin. Oh my God, what? So we see her. We're seeing like possible futures for her. And we get the more twirlies, one shots. We're gonna get the worst Matt battle scene, Matt fighting the brother scene ever. Let me know in the comments. Okay, is he gonna actually use a staff or is it gonna be a sword? I still think that Matt's sort of gonna use a sword, and he's gonna do so bad that Nynaeve's gonna pick up a sword, and it's gonna be like either Nynaeve's gonna save him or it's gonna end up being a 2v2 and Nynaeve's gonna come out on top or something like that. We'll see. It's gonna be shit. I guarantee it. And then of course we have the Viking Two Rivers warriors who use barn doors as shields because we got to have a shield wall in Vikings in every fucking show that's fantasy now because we are so devoid of any creative thinking that so shield maidens of the Two Rivers. Yay. What a bunch of horse shit. And then, of course, we have Stolen Valor here. Poor Tam al'Thor has had his role usurped from him for Rafe Judkins' boyfriend. So instead of Tam al'Thor actually leading the Two Rivers battle, Alana's warder is. Give me a fucking break. And then there's our shot of Faile, who looks like she's had a bit of a seizure. We're not even going to go back to it. And then we have, hey, we're casting a mist fucking. This is the scene that I don't know what the fuck is going on, and somebody can tell me in the comments. I still think you can see the glass thing here. I still think this is going to end up being Callandor. I don't even know who this is. It may be Nynaeve. I know they're wearing Egwene's top. Maybe it ends up being Egwene. But not only do they have something that I think is going to end up being Callandor, they also steal Rand's sword. So whoever this is has stole all of Rand's stuff. So this is probably the Dragon Reborn. So whether place your bets, whether it's Nynaeve, whether it's a mystery Aiel, whether it's Egwene, who fucking knows? But this is the worst shot ever shot in any freaking show ever made. It would be better if Callandor. I hope it's not Callandor because it would be better if it doesn't show up because this is ridiculous. I fucking hate it. Of course, I'd rather see hours of this. I would rather see hours of them just chopping freaking wheat wrong. it would be much better. Oh, here we see a bunch of copied and paste Aielmen. We're not going to take the time to look at it now, but you can see several times over that these all these people have been copied and pasted several times. If you look real close, you can see where the pictures repeat. We did it on the stream. It's sad that they can't even get a group of people to. Oh, here you go. Here's a good shot. You got this guy right here next to this guy. He's right there again. Look at that. Right there. Right there. Right here. Right here. Where'd all the money go? I guess to copying and pasting. We get weird Farmer Rand. Lanfear is actually in white. Shock me. Of course, it's going to be some Age of Legends flashback, so it's going to be short-lived. And of course, it's going to be Rand / Lewis Theron's fault that she drilled the bore, or she's not going to drill the bore at all. She's going to try to stop Lewis Theron from drilling the bore, and she's going to be angry at him and tell him I told you so or some bullshit. Who knows? But it's going to be ridiculous, and it's not going to have anything to do with the book. I guarantee you that. Of course, then I forgot. We have the kissing montage at the end. So we get Nynaeve kissing, Rand sitting there, being told by this woman that he's never met and doesn't know anything about, that people will follow him. And then is this where? Oh yeah, this. Oh, first we get the Scream montage. So we get the Scream montage, followed by the awkward. We get the awkward run montage. Meanwhile, there's white cloaks in the back here fighting in the Battle of the Two Rivers, because we know that's exactly how that went down. We get another awkward kiss. Land is bleeding from the nose. He was sniffing too much sand. He thought it was all cocaine, so he just dove freaking nose first in that sand and tried to sniff it all up because he wanted to get off the show, but it didn't quite work out. And then Rand kills his gimps. That's it. Oh my goodness. This is this show is going to be I don't know how they're going to top it, but they're going to season 3 is going to be just horrible. Now, what I wanted to look at here is 6 days, only 1 million views, and only 24,000 upvotes, with not even 2,000 comments. This show is going to be such a galactic failure. It's ridiculous, especially if you go back and look here, which Will over at the White Cloaks pointed out to me. If you look at another trailer that came out at about the same time called G20, 5.5 million views in 6 days. Hell, picture this as 1 million views in 7 days. Wheel of Time, the show that is supposed to be an adaptation of one of the most popular fantasy novels ever created, can barely garner 1 million views in a week. If that doesn't sum it up, folks, I don't know what will. Strap in, gird thy loins. Season 3 is going to be disaster. It is going to be a gigantic fireball train wreck, and we're going to be here for it to hopefully laugh and not get too angry about it. I'm going to get angry about some things, but we'll have some fun, I hope. Thanks for watching. Hang in there, and please hit the like button on the way out if you're not subscribed. I hope you are now. And until next time, all hail the Lord Dragon. We'll see you on the next one, guys.